If you're trying to get your ex back, then you know how difficult no contact can be. But what comes next after you finish no contact? What do you do when your ex comes back? Is now the time to tell them how you feel, embrace them, and live happily ever after? Well, the truth is, not quite. You still need to be cautious how you treat your ex, because if you rush this stage, you could scare them away for good. But don't worry, because I'm going to tell you exactly what to do when your ex comes back after no contact. We'll go over a few different scenarios so that you can act confidently and seal the deal. I'm Brad Browning, author of the international best-selling X Factor program and a breakup coach since 2010. Helping people get their exes back is my business, and so I'm ecstatic that you're so close to making it happen. Because I will be honest, you are in a very good position here. When you go no contact for a period of time, and then your ex reaches out to you and breaks the silence, this is an amazing sign for your chances of winning them back. You know it, and maybe even your ex knows it. But it's also the place where many people fumble the bag and lose their ex forever. Because there are a lot of issues that can crop up due to the high-stakes nature of this situation. You both know that this could be your chance to be together or to end it once and for all. It's really an inflection point. This causes stress, which causes irrational behavior, misunderstandings, and conflict. And since the two of you haven't been in contact for a while, really every conversation matters. It's make or break. And while your ex may be interested, they're also scared to try again. So a part of them is looking for a reason to stay away from you. So if you do something that pushes them away, they're going to take it as a hint and get out of there for good. That's really a lot of words to say. You need to be careful. So instead of rushing in, please follow my advice. And we'll start with number one, which is don't assume that your ex feels the same way you do. Assumptions can really get you in a lot of trouble here. And it's easy to make them right now. You and your ex used to be on the same page in such a profound way, so when they start coming around and being friendly, it's easy to think that they want you back as much as you want them back. But it's rarely that simple. In fact, your ex can be affectionate, romantic, and even pursue you and still not be entirely sure of their feelings. Now, this is especially true of men, but it really happens to everyone because it's so easy to slip into old habits. Especially at a time when so much is uncertain, it can be really comforting for both of you to just act the way you used to when you were together. Boyfriend and girlfriend, lovers, partners. These are the dynamics that you're used to having. It's much easier to treat each other like you used to, rather than like what you really are, exes. But that can also lead you to think that your ex is more invested than they really are right now, and so it's easy to overstep your bounds. Now, the situation isn't really fair since you're just responding to their cues, but it is something that I've seen happen again and again. Maybe the two of you share a romantic moment, everything seems to be falling into place, and then you take the next step by kissing them or telling them how you feel, and then they go quiet, they shut you down, and they run away. Obviously, it hurts, and it can really put up a wall between the two of you. And that's why you need to communicate clearly with your ex rather than relying on your assumptions. And you also need to follow my second piece of advice, which is to take it slower than you'd like to. Now, there are times when you need to be decisive and direct with another person, but this is not one of them. You'll know when the time is right to make the jump, to talk about your feelings, to reconnect in a more concrete way. But for now, you need to resist that urge and take things slowly if you really want to make this work. Remember, your ex isn't sure about all this. So if you go too fast, they won't have time to feel it out, and this is going to create more discomfort, which is going to push them away. So your number one goal here is to make your ex feel comfortable, and to do that, you need to take your time. So, resist the urge to reach out to them too much. I know you probably want to make up for lost time, and you're just so relieved that you can talk to them again, but try to keep some things to yourself. I've found that my clients have much more success when they let their exes set the pace rather than forging ahead. Now, there are a few things at play here. Beyond just, your ex's comfort level, you're also trying to manage your ex's perception of you. You don't want to seem like you were waiting by the phone, desperate for them to call you, even if that may be true. Instead, you want to seem like you've been thriving on your own, living your best life, and experiencing all kinds of new opportunities. You want to seem busy and confident. And these are the no contact basics that you've been focused on for the past month or so. And they're still really important right up to the point where you and your ex are fully and officially back together. And if you neglect these basics, you're going to destroy everything that you've built over this time apart. namely their perception of you as the best, most attractive version of yourself. And in order to maintain their positive feelings for you, you need to make sure that you also follow my next tip, number 3, which is to manage your own feelings. Now, of course, your ex's feelings towards you are your main focus right now, but you'll never get them back unless you keep your cool and do the work to manage your own emotions. You may feel that just being quiet and keeping your feelings inside will be enough, but I've seen people really torpedo their chances with this approach because they weren't masking their feelings the way they thought they were. So if you try to white knuckle your way through this situation, your ex is probably going to be able to feel the tension you're carrying. It's going to come across like you're angry with them or hiding something, or you're just trying to be something that you're not. So instead of pushing your feelings down, do your best to deal with them. Face your feelings and process them so that they won't hold you back any longer. I'm sure you're probably dealing with a lot of fear and uncertainty. You may also have, shame about how the breakup went and how you acted. You might feel embarrassed or angry or even resentful towards your ex. And all of these feelings are normal. If you can be honest with yourself about these feelings and actually process them, then they don't have to control your moods or your actions. You can basically be free. And the best way to do this is take the time to actually feel these feelings. Write about them, talk about them, face them head on. It's not an easy process, but after you've done it, you'll feel a million times better, and you'll realize that running from your feelings actually caused you to feel worse, not better. But all that said, you should not talk about these feelings with your ex, at least not at this point. Don't let them know how upset you are about the breakup and how they treated you. Don't tell them how sad and lonely you are. That's only going to destroy your chances faster than almost anything, because it will just lead to conflict and disconnection. So you want to deal with these feelings privately, alone or with close, trusted friends, and then move past them so that you can pursue your ex without this baggage dragging you down. And that brings us to my 4th tip, which is to attract your ex. It's really easy to get caught up on what your ex wants and what they're thinking and feeling and end up losing track of your goal, which is you need to make your ex want you. And you can do this by providing them with the things that they've been missing without you. So we've talked a little bit about comfort already. You have an amazing power to make your ex feel comfortable just through your presence and conversation. You can make them laugh, listen to their complaints, just chat about anything and everything. So use that power to show your ex that spending time with you is going to make them feel good. But you also can't forget about fun and excitement. Part of what makes this situation scary is also what it makes it exciting. There's some uncertainty about it, so use that to your advantage. Flirt with them, but never too directly. Make them wonder, what are they thinking? Do they want me, or are we just having fun? And from there, it's just about attracting them the same way you did when you first met. So be spontaneous and fun. Be romantic and caring. Show interest, but never act clingy or desperate. And if you can walk this line, you can pair all the fun and excitement of your first meeting with the comfort and safety of your past relationship. Focus on that, and you're going to draw them towards you like a magnet. And number 5, address their concerns. So even if your ex doesn't talk about it, they probably have questions and concerns about getting back together with you. How could they not? The two of you broke up for a reason, and if nothing has changed, then why is it going to be any different this time around? But the truth is that it won't, unless you make changes. So you've probably already done this stuff during no contact, improved yourself and your life, leveled up essentially. So now is the time to show your ex how different you are. But don't just, come out and say it, or it's probably going to feel like a job interview. So instead, show your ex through your actions and how you carry yourself. And this is where resisting old patterns can actually be a strength. So here's just one quick example. Maybe one of the reasons you and your ex broke up was they were very fitness oriented and you were too out of shape to keep up with them. Now you've improved your fitness during your time apart, and you really want them to see that. So instead of going for drinks and bragging about all your biggest lifts in the gym, take them out for a hike. Don't tell them how you've improved, show them. Now, of course, this is just one lame example, but there are so many ways that you can show your ex that you've changed and highlight all the work that you've done to address their concerns about the relationship. Of course, some of this stuff is going to have to wait until you're back together, but it's great giving them a preview of what's to come. And in fact, if you're subtle about it, that can pique their curiosity and keep them interested while you reconnect. And number 6, take my free quiz at breakupbrad.com/quiz. So if your ex's feelings for you are still a question mark, it's really important that you get some clarity before you proceed. And that's why you should take 4 minutes and take my free quiz. It's super easy and it's totally confidential. Just answer a few questions and you'll get a detailed report on your chances of winning back your ex. I put this together using my 15 years of experience as a breakup coach, so it applies to just about any situation out there. Try it now, get some clarity about your ex's feelings. Again, it's for free and it's at breakupbrad.com/quiz. So just to summarize here quickly, when your ex comes back after no contact, you are in a very good position, but you can't rush things. Don't make assumptions, take it slow, manage your feelings, and focus on attracting your ex back while also addressing their concerns. And of course, subscribe to my channel for more videos so that you can avoid the common pitfalls that come with trying to reconnect with your ex. That's it for now. Thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one.